Good morning, happy Wednesday, and welcome to the day in the life of a music teacher. So today is it's our third day of school, but it's only my second day of teaching, and it's the first time I'm seeing all of the groups that I'll be seeing today. My schedule every day goes 6, 5, 4, 3, lunch, 2, K, 1. So different grade level every hour. I like it that way. It makes the day move super quickly. And this first lesson is definitely like an introductory lesson, but yesterday went really well. If you would like to know what I'm doing throughout the day, you can watch my day in the life vlog from yesterday. I'll link it in the description box because I went through like literally what my lesson plans are and included the rules and expectation video that I'm showing to almost every single grade level. But last night I decided, or actually on the way to school, I decided I'm gonna switch my circles up. So yesterday I just had them like this and the colors are out of order, which is how it was at the end of the year last year. But then I just remembered that it was not like this when I first started using the circles. I used to keep them in color order, and that is because when we do movement activities with the little kids, it takes them a while to get used to the circles being in the room, and so they like accidentally kick them and then the colors get out of order. So this is probably gonna mess me up next Tuesday when I see that group again, but I'm gonna just fix it now so that it doesn't mess me up for every other class. So basically what I'm saying is that the kids got an assigned color yesterday, but the colors aren't in any particular order, and they got out of that not particular order. And I didn't take a picture. That was a fail on my part. Hopefully all of the kids, except for kindergarten, I'm sure they won't, but they wouldn't remember their seats anyways. Hopefully all the kids remember who they were sitting next to. They probably will, since most of them are returners and they're used to the circles just being however. But yeah, for the rest of the week and until we're like used to our assigned seats, these colors are gonna stay in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's just easy for me to remember because when I was in school, I went to a Christian elementary school until the 3rd grade, and then I went to public school 4th through 12th. But I remember we had a song, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. These are the colors of God's rainbow. So I always remember that, and I never learned like Roy G. Biv. That's how I learned it, was colors of God's rainbow. So let me know if you know that song, if you learned that in church or whatever, Sunday school. But yeah, I'm fixing these circles with my feet, by the way. I try to not touch them with my hands as much as I can. I do clean them, like my mom deep cleaned every single circle at the end of the school year last year, so the kids are fine. But as much as I can avoid germs, the better, because I have been getting so many hugs, which is obviously a great problem to have, but I usually get sick like the first month of school since I started teaching elementary. I never really got sick from the kids when I taught middle school, and then I realized it's because the middle schoolers weren't really like hugging me and stuff as much as the babies are. But yeah, let me get these circles. Okie dokie, circles are ready to go. My roster for the day is ready to go. I usually use my iPad for all of my school, everything, my grades, my attendance, but the class lists aren't really going to be finalized till after Labor Day, so I'm not going to save everything digitally until it's finalized. So for now, I just have printed rosters. So now I'm pulling up Quaver because that's where my lesson plans are. And I actually need to edit a couple of my lesson plans. Yesterday I was like pulling up my Google Drive into a separate file, but anyways, it doesn't matter. I also make sure that I check my email every morning just in case there's anything important, because once my day starts, Quaver got a new intro song. I love that one. That's way more, it used to be like Quaver, sparkle of this world. That was way more calm. I could do without the bus noise, but it is what it is. If you have Quaver and you know how to get rid of the bus noise, let me know because it's really annoying. Okay, anyways, I was saying that I always make sure I check my email because once like my day gets started, I have 6, 5, 4, and 3 in a row with no transition time. So that means that I have 4 grade levels back to back, and when one grade lines up to leave, the other grade is already waiting in the hallway. So there's 0 transition time in between. I obviously can't use the bathroom, so I definitely can't check my email or anything. So I always make sure I check it in the morning so that I don't miss anything. I'm copying and pasting my week 1 to 3 3rd grade lesson into 4th, 5th, and 6th because they're doing almost the same thing. So instead of like redoing the whole lesson in Quaver, I am just copying the whole thing, and then I'm going to delete out the stuff from 4th, 5th, and 6th that I don't want in there. All right, lesson planning. Hi, it's Miss Hillard, and welcome to music class. I'm so excited to work with you this year and make some beautiful, beautiful music. So if you are a returning student of mine, meaning that I've talked to you last year or maybe in the past 2 years. That's a really good look for me. Cute. Yay. Okay, so this is my lesson for 4th through 6th grade today. All right, so this is the lesson I just officially designed for 4th through 6th grade. The only reason it wasn't designed yesterday is because I woke up late and got to school like 45 minutes later than I thought I was going to. But anyways, I was doing this exact same lesson yesterday. It was just like I had to keep opening tabs. So now it's all together. Welcome music, it's just up there, and then they're gonna come in the room. I'm gonna assign their seats, and then we will watch my rules and expectations video. Then everything else is gonna be on Quaver. 4th and 5th grade are gonna play jump in, jump out, but 6th grade is not, because that group of students, they just would prefer to not sing and dance, and that's fine, and that's who they are, and I have accepted that. And I don't think it's necessary for me to force them to do something that they're not super comfortable with. So we are not going to play this game unless they really want to, which they probably won't, but I will offer it. And then 4th, 5th, 6th, we're going to go in. This is literally from like the 1st or 2nd grade lesson portfolio, but it's just a good review. It's just figuring out what meter things are. So for example, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then there's an advanced one, and they can check and see if they got it right, and yay. So it's just a good review. And then we're going to review the lines and spaces. And I also added this in case they are stuck and need a review, because they think this video from Quaver is hilarious.
Notes on the lines and spaces story.
They think it's annoying, but they also love it. So I'm not going to play that because I don't know if I'll get a copyright claim. I might have already got one, I guess. But yeah, that's all we're doing for 4th through 6th grade. The 4th and 5th graders and the 3rd graders are also playing jump in, jump out. They probably won't get to the lines and spaces because probably all of them are going to want to turn for jump in, jump out. Even some of them are like, I don't want to turn, but then like you can tell they secretly do want to turn. They want you to like force them to have a turn. There are a couple kids I know just from years past that truly do not want to turn, so I won't make them do it. Or like new kids who are like, no, like I won't make them. But there are some kids that are like, oh, I'm shy, I don't want to turn, but they're like doing this face like, But anyways, I'm gonna take my coffee with my cute Fiona. Aw, R.I.P. Her daddy passed away. So I live in Cincinnati, and at the Cincinnati Zoo, we are well known now. Actually, I worked at the zoo, by the way, so I'm sort of big deal. No, I worked in the gift shop a while ago. But anyways, we're well known for Fiona, our hippo, who was born prematurely. It was like in all the national news, and people come all the time to our city literally to see Fiona and her mommy, BB. But there's her mommy. But her daddy passed away like not long after she was born, so R.I.P. Okay, anyways, that was so irrelevant. I'm gonna go do my duty, and then I'm gonna go teach, because that's like what they're paying me to do here. I know it's sort of crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I feel like I look like a VIP kid teacher, whatever they're called, with this on. But today is going really well. I did have some behavior issues with my 3rd grade, but they're all kids I've taught before, and so what happened was expected. And I told the teacher, I was like, I don't know if this makes you feel better, but it's been the same thing for 3 years, so it could be good or bad, but at least nothing unexpected has happened. Sorry, I have you guys like in front of my computer, but I'm also trying to pull up my lesson plan for 2nd grade because it's different than it is for 1st and kindergarten. So I have to pull up all 3 of those first grade and kindergarten, because I only have 3 classes left, and then my plan bell, and I'm so excited for my plan bell because I have some really good snacks packed, but I don't know if I'll be hungry by then. Anyways, 3 minutes left in lunch. Better check my email real quick. The day's going really well. I don't know. Everything's going really smoothly. One of my classes, the teacher was like, you should have heard how excited they were when I said they were going to music, and like that's just the best feeling ever. Oh, just the best feeling ever to know that they actually are looking forward to seeing you and are excited to be back in your class. Like, it's just a really good feeling. Very affirming, and the kids are loving the microphone, even though they say I sound like a robot, but my voice feels okay. It feels a little sore, but nothing like bad at all. Definitely doesn't feel like I'm losing it. Feeling pretty good. So hopefully the rest of the day is as smooth as this one was. I do have a new kindergarten class today, so you never know what will happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go teach 2nd grade now. Okay, we made it through the day. Got a little bit crazier, but it still was pretty manageable. Had quite a few behavior issues in 1st grade, which are kids that I've taught before. None of them were new. But I think it's just like when I have a group where they're all returning students, it's like we just dive back. It really feels like we just dive back into what we were doing in May. So therefore we dive back into behaviors that we had at the end of May, because why wouldn't we? But actually my kindergarten class today was wonderful. They were so amazing, such good listeners. I mean, it wasn't perfect, don't get me wrong. It was still a little chaotic, but it was like controlled chaos, and it was really good, which was super exciting because I am not confident in my kindergarten abilities in August. I know I'm good at kindergarten the rest of the year, but like the first couple weeks I feel like I don't always make the right decisions, and sometimes it's hard for me. So I was like, okay, I can do this sometimes. And they were like 20 kids. It's not like it was a small group. So I was very excited about that. But I'm gonna eat my snack. I have some reduced fat wheat thins, and then I have some pepper jack cheese and pepperoni slices, and this is on my meal plan. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. I filled it up with half pepperoni and half cheese. I'm gonna save some for the next couple days, but just gonna have a little snack, get my class rosters together for tomorrow's group, and then clean up my room a little bit because it did get a little disheveled today with all the classes I've had, but so far it's still looking pretty good. I'm hoping to film a room tour by the end of the week when I can have all my stuff hung up, so fingers crossed that I make that happen. I got my rosters ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I get a plan bell in the middle of the day, which is sort of nice. It's like my 2nd bell, I think, is my plan bell. I love morning plan bells versus afternoon. I feel like so much more productive in the morning. But yeah, I am going to take my picture for Instagram because I post classroom pictures almost every single day on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, give me a follow. And I sort of use it as like a diary. Like I sort of just like review the day every day, and like today was blah blah blah. I don't know, Instagram's my diary. But I think today I'm going to post about the fact that my 1st graders were leaving the room, and one of the new kids was like, oh look, it's a guitar, and one of my 1st graders was like, that's a ukulele. And I was like, yeah, it is, because when I got here they had never even heard of ukuleles, and it took me forever to teach them that it's different than a guitar and that's its name. And so when she like corrected her, although the tone could have been more friendly, but I was just happy. I was like, yeah, that is a ukulele. You got it, girl. I was so proud. But anyways, I'm gonna go take my picture, and then I'm gonna go do my dismissal duty and go home. So thank you for watching this video, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys next time in the next school vlog. I assume I'll probably vlog tomorrow. I'm trying to do daily vlogs over the weekly vlogs because they're just easier to edit. I can get them out to you quicker, and the weekly vlogs ended up being like 40 minutes long, and I don't know, it was just a lot. So it's easier for me to do the daily vlogs. So let me know in the comments if you're liking this daily vlog format where you're getting more videos but they're a little bit shorter, and I can always accommodate for you guys, but personally I'm preferring this a lot more. I think I'm gonna go skateboarding after school with Brandon. If I am, I'll vlog it, and hopefully I don't fall and hurt myself this time, because I still have a humongous bruise from our last skateboarding attempt, which was actually a week ago today. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time.